Hi, it's Cale Campbell from Red Seal Recruiting. I've been hiring and firing for over 15 years, and I just got a person who reached out to me on LinkedIn. Happens to me all the time. I've got about 7,000 connections. And this person has a great picture and a really great initial approach, but I just wanted to highlight three things, and I could write this in an email to them, but it's better to give this to everybody who's out there searching for a better job. The three things I think people should really keep an eye on is if you're reaching out to people on LinkedIn, think about it kind of like online dating. Don't ask them out on the first message or even the second message. You really want to kind of feel people out first, reach out, ask something specific about them before asking for their time to help you with your career search. So really an initial reach out, a compliment, talk about something they're doing on their profile or in their other social media that may relate to an area you're an expert in or you just like. A nice compliment will get you a long ways before asking somebody for their time. So if you're asking somebody to review their resume or grab a coffee or spend 15 minutes on the phone with you to get a better idea of where they are in their career or how they got there, definitely just start with a compliment. Don't ask directly for somebody's time. It's usually better to warm people up if you're dating or doing anything online. Start with some compliments specific to them, and then make a specific ask. Second, on your resume, and definitely on the first page of your resume, you have to have some work experience. And it should be current and it should be volunteer. This person has some great volunteer work experience. It was not on the first page and it was not current. So definitely put that on your first page, your work experience. And if you don't have work experience, volunteer. I was at a board meeting yesterday for 4 hours in the morning. I'm busy. I've got a family. I've got a business to run, yet I have time for a board meeting. So definitely, if you're searching for a job, even if you're still in school, even if you're searching for a better job, find a volunteer role that you think might resonate with your target audience when you're in your job search, and put that right on that first page of the resume so people can be like, yes, this person is doing something of meaning, right? It might not be exactly in the field you want, but get out there and volunteer, join a board, do some volunteer work. And the other thing I wanted to touch on is this person's last volunteer work in 2019, we're in 2020, looks to have been with a union. And I am pro-union. Definitely, I understand some of the negative aspects or negative connotations that people have about unions, but they've got a great record of helping health and safety, helping raise standards of living, and yeah, having some amazing impacts on individuals and even organizations and companies. There are some unions and some bad management that have some terrible things happen, and definitely that's a discussion for another time. But I think the mission of many unions is quite good, and there's some great unions out there, and there's some great companies that are unionized. So definitely don't hesitate in putting that information on your resume, but definitely check with your target audience first. Is it a non-unionized company? Are they concerned about a union coming in? And yeah, just feel it out before you send in a resume, because you might want to leave your experience, which I think is excellent experience in getting to understand management and getting to work with rules. If you've been on a committee within a union, if you've done a lot of work supporting a union, you might want to hold off. And as we get into different election seasons in the United States, that volunteer experience I think is super key. But your target audience may not agree with the party that you're volunteering for. So if it's unions, politics, or religion, just be careful. Make sure to feel out your target audience. Give the company a call. Find somebody who works there through your network and say, hey, what's this company's view on the things that are important to me? So if it's being part of a union or being part of a church or being part of a political party, you want to make sure that you either leave it off in your resume or you don't apply at all if you think it might be a conflict. So just those three takeaways. would love you to comment below. Does this resonate with you? Does it have an impact? I'm going to send this directly to the person who sent me the message on LinkedIn. I hope they find that job they're searching for, and I'm also going to be always available for them if they need any help.